Gemini, hi. So this is going to be a reading for mid-April 2022, and I'll do the reading for you, and then I'll close it off with a oracle card. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there's an extended at the end of the video. You can check out all the info about that in the description box below if you want. Now let's see, Gemini, what's going on? What is going on? Okay. This is going to be a tough one. The overall energy for the reading, a little bit of self-sabotage in here, and it's kind of opening up your reading here. This whole sense of, Juno, get off the walls. Juno, Juno, not a scratch post, wall. Starting off the reading, you get the devil crossed by the magician. You're manifesting something, but I don't know if you're manifesting for your highest good. You could be manifesting from a place of desire, from a place of ego, from what you think suits you, is best for you, not for what's really best for you. So we'll have to clarify and see what's up with that. For now, you're showing up a little, and it's interesting because the energies are pretty clear. They're showing up as, of course, they're showing up from your higher perspective. So I'm like, okay, I know what you want, and your higher self knows what you want. But it's like when the mind takes over and it's like, I know what I want. This is it, which comes from who knows where. It may not be it. It may not be fitting what your higher self sets out for you, you know? But we'll see. Your focus here, deep healing, going within. In the recent past, a little bit of disappointment here, a little bit of something not looking, feeling right. I don't know. In your strength, the Knight of Cups. There's this sense of, well, there's love here, and you want to express this love, and you want to share this love with someone. And I feel like you have someone in particular you're thinking about here. In the immediate future, the Page of Swords, a little bit of, let me take that first step, you know, just a tiny little bit. I'm not going to do much. I'm not going to go overboard. Just let me do something here. Supporting this reading, the Eight of Wands. There could be communication here at play at some point, or even that need of exchange of energies, that desire to, let's get it rolling. The energy that surrounds you, and you may not be aware of it, the Judgment card. Make sure you're clear. Make sure you're clear, very, very clear in what it is that you desire. Not that you're clear in your ego about what it is that you desire, not that you're, oh, because I'm so wrapped up into something, I'm gonna want this, even though I kind of know subconsciously it's not good for me, it's not working out for me, but I still want it, you know. In your hopes and fears, figuring out really what you want. The potential outcome, the Six of Wands, equal give and take, and there is a lot of emphasis on that. So I wonder if that's the case in this manifestation of the devil energy, because I feel like that's not it. That doesn't include that equal give and take. It could be because your desire is so big towards something, but I'm not sure how the other energy is coming through with that, in terms of, is it sharing that desire or is it just one-sided, you know? So I don't know. Let's see. Let's clarify. Let me clarify the Five of Swords. Ace of Pentacles, the Chariot, the King of Pentacles. It's like, it's a little bit of wishful thinking in the way that I'm getting it. It's a little bit of, I really, really want for this, and it's showing up like this, and it is actually happening like this, and I'm not sure if it is. For real, like in the reality of things in front of you. I'm not sure if it is showing up as how you see it, you know? I feel like you want to see it that way, but I'm not sure if that's the case. Because I see this energy of stability, like, oh my God, it's happening, which a lot of the times it presents itself in the form of hope, you know, which, okay, perfect, you have it, hope, great. Make sure it's not going into la la land a little bit, and it's like distorting reality, where reality is like this, and you're seeing it because you're so hopeful in this, and because you're so about it, that your perception of it might be different than what the reality of it is, you know? I wouldn't say all of this, but the Five of Swords is here. And that's deception, that's illusion, you know? Let's do the Devil, plus the Devil and the Magician. I mean, whew. For the Devil, you get the Knight of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, the Ten of Swords. Yeah, there's nothing here. All of it is based on expectation. All of it is based on, it's gonna come. It's gonna come, trust me, it's gonna come. You know, where you're trying to convince yourself and then trying to convince everyone around you that this thing, whatever it is you're manifesting, is the best thing that could ever happen to you, and that it's gonna be there, it's gonna come. But I feel like you already know the reality of things, where it's gonna, we don't know. Nobody knows about it's gonna, you know? We can hope, yes. Okay, I agree with that. I told you. But living in the it's gonna rather than now, and now it's shown up like it's not here. I don't know. I don't know how good that is. You know? Let's do the Magician. Six of Swords, Three of Wands, Nine of Swords. At the same time, it's very interesting in the way that you're shown up, because on one hand, you're showing me this big-ass hope, this big-ass distortion of reality, and not dealing with the reality as it is, and knowingly doing so, just looking at it and being like, yeah, I know, but let me dream. And I am, okay, dealing with that. And then, on the other side, it's like you're seeing that you've been waiting for a very long time here. And you're kind of giving up on manifesting this because the reality actually kind of hits you in the face and is like, Gemini, wake the hell up, you know? And this one is very painful compared to this one, because in this one you get to dream, and you dream whatever the hell you want. It's beautiful. Why would you step away from that? Because this is the reality. And as ugly as it looks, better to deal with it now instead of letting this one grow, to grow. Because it'll take you in places, this one. And the higher it takes you, the bigger the fall, basically. Because you're going to fall at some point. So it's kind of like, which one is it going to be? You know? Let's do the Hermit. In your focus. Page of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, the Empress. Okay, so you're coming in with, look, I feel this for this person. I feel like I'm pretty good where I'm at. I'm good with myself. And there is a lot of healing supporting that. So I believe you. I'm like, okay. But I know that I'm attached to this person somehow. I don't understand it. I can't explain it, but I'm attached to them. And because I feel this, I kind of want to take it to them. I kind of want to share it with them. Okay, valid. You know, if that feels like it's the right thing, by all means, who's stopping you? If it's your expectations that are stopping you, then, you know, we're going to go into different places with that in terms of why do you have expectations? Why does it feel good to you in the first place to go and express how you feel? You know? Are you expecting validation? Are you expecting some sort of, oh, I feel the same way? What kind of expectations are tied up to that? If you say none, I'm just doing it because I feel like I'm honoring myself by doing that, perfect. Go tell them 1,000 times, you know? Because that won't create that pain for you, and it will actually create some sort of validation, some sort of you embracing how you feel and being honest with it. You know, and whatever response you get, who the hell cares? You did that for you. So put that into perspective a little bit there. This is a good energy. I have, you know, nothing to say to it except make sure you're not coming from a place of expectation. Because if you are, That might hurt you in the end. For the Knight of Cups in your strength, you get the Four of Cups, the Page of Wands, the King of Wands. But you do want an answer. You do want that reply, you know, because you're showing up here. Well, I'm disappointed they're not showing me that reply here. You know, they're showing me a little bit of attraction, a little bit of this and that. They're probably flirting. They're doing this, that, and the other. But they're not quite responding to where I'm coming from. Expectation, control, trying to control the situation so that it responds in the way that you want it to. Gemini, come on. How many times do we have to go through this? Again, I don't get it. I still get that answer of course I'm gonna open up and expect something out of it. No, there is no of course in that sentence, or there shouldn't be. But we normalize that so much that it's like, okay, I'm gonna shut my mouth from now on, and I'm not gonna be honest about how I feel because I gotta expect something out of it. No, you're doing it for you, or you're supposed to be doing it for you. You know, let's do the Page of Swords in the immediate future. Queen of Pentacles, the Justice card, the Four of Swords. Okay, so there's you taking yourself in the direction of you. Woo, good. Because when the energy kind of goes up in the direction of outside of me, and then when it stops all of a sudden, it's like, hold on, gotta do a recheck of this. That's perfect. It feels good to me. It's like, okay, Gemini's taking a pause here, even if it's a tiny little one. It's like a reminder of a whole, you know, tune up. Let's hold on. I gotta recheck myself a little bit here, and you're doing it. Because then that whole energy of outside is gonna build up an expectation, in a big ass cloud of expectation. And again, when that cloud blows off, for the Eight of Wands, for the supportive energies, you get the Two of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, the Hierophant. All right. It's that whole dynamic of equal give and take, right? But you've already shown me that, well, okay, you know, I'm putting it out there and I'm kind of expecting it back, but it's not really coming back like that. It's coming out different. It's I don't know what they're doing here. Because I'm showing love and they're showing me, hey, sexy, you know, I don't know. It's very different in what they have as a response. It's not what you want. And again, want, need, expectation. You're desiring this. And it's a beautiful energy that you're desiring, you know, and you can desire it all you want. Just rip off the expectation, you know, off of it. And see where it leads, what it's going to give you. Because as much as you desire this, that doesn't mean that it's the right thing for you. That doesn't mean that it's the right energy for you. This is something that comes a lot, and I see the mind pushing this a lot. Like, no, it needs to happen like this, it needs to be like this, and you know, where your higher self is kind of screaming underneath, like, Gemini, come on, get with the punches here. It's not, does it feel right, this situation, or no? And you may say it feels right, but you're still saying it from your mind, you know? I'm not believing you that it feels right, that it feels aligned with the bigger picture of things here for you. Let's do the Judgment card. I just thought of, we have, like, if I were to translate some expressions we have back in Romania, back home, if I were to translate them word by word, they would sound like, what the, you know, like, no. And I got this expression in my head in Romanian. It usually comes in English when I do readings because I'm talking to you guys. But for some reason it came in Romanian, and I'm like, you're just, let me try to translate it. Where, I mean, the translation in the bigger picture of things would be, you're kind of obsessed with someone, but in the way that we're kind of gonna say it, it's like, if I were to say I'm obsessed with you, I would say it like my spot is on you. My spot is in a stain almost. So it's, man, it's hard to translate these, and I always have fun when I try to explain it, and I'm like, I don't know, this is just how we say it. But I mean, if you're Romanian and watching this, you know what I'm talking about. But other than that, it's hard to. But this is what I got when I moved on here. It's like you are so, your spot is on this person right here, you know. So for the Judgment in the hidden energies, you get the Strength card, the Judgment card, the Two of Swords. It's hard. It's a hard breakthrough. It's a hard, I feel like it's hard for you to communicate with you, the real you, to see, is this right for me or is this not? You know, or is it something that I'm kind of, from my mind, kind of pursuing this and saying to even my heart where it's, what it's supposed to feel and how it's supposed to be, and you know, and I feel like it's a hard task for you to get yourself out of your mind. But it's part of your process here, and it's a hard process by the looks of it. It's a very tough one. But you're in the middle of kind of stuck in this place of you're hard to pull out of this laser focus, like, oh, it needs to be this, you know. Let's do the Star in your hopes and fears. The Eight of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, the High Priestess. Okay. See, because your intuition is pulling you out of this, is pulling you out of what you think you want. It's like there's this desire that you have, and then there's these energies that are decreasing, and then there's your intuition kind of behind those energies and pulling them to decrease. Like, no. Take another look at it and tell me if you really want this, you know. So that, again, I kind of see like your higher self trying to pull you feet on the ground and being like, Gemini, let's you and me have a talk. You know, figure out what it is that you want here, and figure out if this, as much as you want it because it feels like it's something that suits you, that feels right for you. But if you're coming from a mind and telling your heart what to feel, that's control. Let's do the Six of Wands in your potential outcome. The World card, the Three of Pentacles, the Two of Wands. Okay, you're shifting here a little bit. There's an energy shifting here where I feel like you're starting to drop down from that la la land. You're starting to come down a little bit. You're starting to feet on the ground a little bit more. You're still kind of expecting something here, but it's not from that perspective of you have to love me because I love you. Now, yay. Not anymore. You're shifting a little bit. Okay, that's good. Let's see what the, I clarified with this one anyways. Let's see what the universe has to close it off. What's going on, Juno? You're coming over? You're coming over? Putting that tail in my face? Yeah, the Two of Cups, the Four of Swords, the Nine of Wands. So you're kind of healing. You're trying to figure it out. You're trying to figure it out because there's something here. It's like, I want this. I want this. I want this. I want this. Part of you doesn't want this. Part of you is like, no, I don't. You know, and I don't know which part that's for you to figure out. What in you says no to this, and what in you puts you in la la land about this? I don't know. Let's see from the shamanic medicine. Let's pull out a final card. You want to choose? You want to choose? Which one? Not all of them. Which one? This one? Okay. Juno. Great mystery. Trust. Let's see what that's about. Of course, she chose a lion here. She's a cat. She's gonna go for the lion and the butterfly. Okay, baby girl, thank you for your assistance. You've been a great help. I'm sure Gemini appreciates it, but I have to read what this means. Great mystery. There it is. A lack of self-belief separates you from the oneness of the universe. Acknowledge the part you are here to play and accept your life purpose. Everything is in perfect order and working out as it should. Daily prayer and meditation builds trust. And then the little bit of a historic origin for I mean, not historic about trust. There's nothing historic. Well, there's always kind of like a little part that goes around the native traditional meaning of these things, but we'll see where it goes. Great mystery is a universal energy that permeates throughout all things. It is the beginning and the end. It is present in all beings. Great mystery is also referred to as creator. It is everything come together as one. That's pretty powerful message that Juno brought out for you. So pretty cool. But it kind of takes me back into make sure you're aligned with you, your higher self, where that's where you know for sure what's best for you. And make sure you're not on this wave of illusion you've created out of a little hope that grew and grew and grew into this cloud of, because there's the danger of that here, definitely. So that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time.